What are you doing? What? Well, welcome to Appalachia's Homestead. Welcome, beautiful people. I'm making dinner very late. No, I'm not cleaning up anything as I'm making this video for a couple of reasons. But let me say something first. There's a dear lady that is so concerned about my backsplash. I think my Nana sent her to send a comment to me. She is perplexed by my poor backsplash. Yes, ma'am, I'm aware that my backsplash is a trifling mess right now. And until I get all my summer and fall gardening and homestead and barn chores done, we'll get this taken care of. Until then, let's talk about other issues, right? Like maybe inflation and things that probably affect you a little bit more than my backsplash, but that's coming up. We'll let you see it. So I was going to make this video. I just decided about 10 minutes ago to do it because I did a live stream on Facebook and we're going to talk about some stuff. And yes, I'm a hot mess. I've milked the cow and done the barn and I've whipped up dinner and we have stuff everywhere. I want you to see this right now. It's a hot mess. I'm a hot mess. It's a hot mess. Dinner's going to be good though. But somebody just said, how in the world are you doing all these things that you're doing? It's called sometimes you're just living in a hot mess. Okay? Again, this is not a set. This is real life. And if you think you're busy right now with whatever your life is, things might be changing for you starting tonight, starting tomorrow, starting in the next couple of months, depending on what type of situation you're in. You may take on more skill sets. You may be homeschooling your children. You may learn to milk a cow. You might be baking from scratch a whole lot more than you ever anticipated because, folks, we got to get real because prices have gone up again. Now, I'm waiting on my oven to preheat so I can put my cornbread in. No, I'm not cooking on a wood stove yet because it's 81 degrees outside, but we're going to get cool enough. So today I took the notion to run to Aldi just for a little bit. Wasn't going for a major run of sorts, but something told me to go. So I put up a video, 5 or 6 days ago, talking about my run, showing you the prices, and we have had a tremendous response to that. But most importantly, you guys are communicating. You guys are talking about things that you're seeing, and it's within our community that we are now voicing things to each other so that we understand what is it like in other places. We are not alone, and what are some things we can do. But I had a great live stream today on Facebook. They're silly as always, but they're packed with facts. And I was going to do a live stream here on YouTube, but I got all the way to the barn. We got busy, and I have to remember my password to do that from my phone. So girlfriend needs to get a little bit, get it together. So we'll just film it here raw in the kitchen with the cornbread, with the hamburger soup that I've whipped up. And what did I see today at Aldi? Let me get my cornbread in first. Like I said, I had to pass through today the same Aldi that I was at last week, which I will tell you the location. It is out in Lenoir City, Tennessee. And there's several local Aldis around from Maryville to Lenoir City to Oak Ridge to Knoxville. Depending upon where I go or what I do, I go to those places. Now, let me tell you something else. In the past couple of days, in between right now and the last time I made a video about Aldi alone, I've been to some Dollar Generals. We had to go get hay, so I stopped at a couple of Dollar Generals. I've been to a Kroger. I've been to a couple of different places when I've been running errands or selling eggs or getting hay to check out prices. Aldi is still taking the cake overall. But folks, what's happening is Aldi, unfortunately, in some ways or many ways, is starting to become as expensive as the old places were, which is why you shopped at Aldi. I'm not deterring you from Aldi. I still don't think you're going to beat it, but I want you to know what's going on. Now, the prices we see here in East Tennessee are clearly not going to be the same of anything that you see anywhere else. That's why these videos are very important Again, because we have a community communicating with each other and telling each other what we see where, what to expect when, how can we do this. That's why I'm doing this right now. Now, what I did is I was going to go into Aldi and just going to grab a couple of items, and I wanted to see what prices were doing. So yeah, I admit I was being a little nosy, but here's what I did. So I just sort of, went through the aisles. You can see I got a few things. I got a few things to put away. I got a few things to give and whatnot. The first thing that really concerned me was seeing maple syrup. Maple syrup within just a 5-day or so span at Aldi here was either, I believe it was $5.99. It was either $5.95 or $5.99. Folks, it has gone up already to, I believe it is $6.19. Now that's not a huge jump, but what I'm telling you is you're hitting every single aisle. Notice the trend. You're hitting every single aisle. And the things that went up last week that you noticed might be somewhat stable, and the other things that were still regular price, they're jumping. Or you have things just all together jumping again and again. So it depends on the situation. Now, I want you to note this. I picked up one of these today because I switched to this. I buy what's on sale. I buy what I think is a good deal. I buy what's available where I go because, folks, gas prices are getting so dang high. It doesn't pay unless you know you're getting a killer deal, unless you know you have a gift card, or unless you know you have major coupon action going on. If you live out in the rural country, sometimes it doesn't pay for you to drive and drive and drive. You have to pick and choose your battles. Gas and time is everything. So I picked up one of these a couple weeks ago and I really liked it. I thought it was pretty doggone good. It was like $5.95. Oh, I loved it. In fact, let me verify for you that right here. You have the Tandle, what is it? Is it Tandle? Tranquil Tandle. It has literally jumped all the way to over $6. Yeah, it has gone from $5.95. I've got it right here. You can't see it. It's gone to $6.19. That's from just the other day too. Now I want to say that this is on the shelf now if you're fighting for any type of holiday something, okay? I got this just to get it. Folks, these were supposed to be 89 cents. When I went and I got it right there on the shelf, 89 cents. When I got up there, it was 99 cents. So what you're seeing is items have come in, they've been put on the shelf maybe, or they were on the shelf, but the prices are already changing in the computer. Or if you were like me in the situation, this was a good thing for me today. Go back to this. So I got this. The old price is $5.95. I took a screenshot of it. It was up to $6.19 on the shelf. And I was like, holy moly, it's already jumping up in price. And I sat there for a minute and I was like, I know this was less than $6. I know this. We talked about this. I know I did. When I got up to pay for it, I got the old price. But what I'm telling you is on the shelf, it was already at the $6.19. So you have two situations going on right now. Things that are coming in are hitting the shelf and they are, maybe the old sticker is there, but you're going to be charged the new price, i.e. the cranberry sauce. Or what you have going on is they are already sticker shocking you in terms of what it's going up to, but when you get up to the counter and you pay, it may be $5.95 until they sell it out. Could be error all across the board, but what I'm telling you is I had a couple of errors on my receipt today, more so than I've had in a lot of other times or places, and it's because things, in my opinion, it is because prices are changing so fast. Can you imagine being a restaurant right now and trying to keep up with changing your menu every day or every other day due to prices? That is not cost effective for a company. So you're going to be seeing these things, so be checking your receipts. Things are going up, and you need to be aware of what you're being charged, and it's up to you to be staying on top of that. Here's another thing right here. I thought I would grab some holiday coffee. In my Aldi today, here we are in mid-October. This is literally the only holiday item besides pumpkins that were really, truly on the shelf. So I know how these things sell very quickly, and I thought, well, I'll try it. It's holiday-ish. If I don't like it, my mother or my Nana especially will think this is groovy, so there's no loss. Well, $3.49, right? $3.49 on the shelf was exactly what the sticker was. However, when I got up there, it was $3.65. Another moment of they're changing the prices before you. The stock is still there, or they're changing the prices in the system. So be checking. So again, this is supposed to be $3.49. Price has gone up. Pay attention. So as you head over into the baking aisle, into the canning aisle, the marinara was still 99 cents. Bless my heart today, y'all. Bless my heart. We talked about that on the last video. But your spices and your mixes are jumping. Last time I bought this, 39 cents. It may have been 29 cents over the summer, but I know the past couple of times that I have picked this up, it was 39 cents. Today, suddenly, within less than a week, 48 cents. So almost 9 cents. Do the math on that. Check it out. Another thing that I've told you about, which is why your marinara has jumped, is your diced tomatoes. These are now 64 cents. Now, if you go to Kroger or Walmart, they are more. I'm not going to deny that. So it's better. But once again, you have an item where a lot of your canned goods, just over recent months, within this year, most of the items that were canned goods like this might have been a little bit more, but your beans, your corn, your peas, they were anywhere from 48 to 49 cents. A couple of them are still hovering at the 49 cent mark, your corn and your peas and your carrots, the very, very basics. I'm surprised they still are. This is now 64 cents. My middle son loves this. He thinks these are so good. We don't have them very often. I buy like one or two. They're in the pantry. The banana bread, now it's not Nana's, I know, but in a quick pinch, it's not bad. We put a little butter in it and doctor it up. And same thing with these. These are great, quick and easy, okay? Nice to have on the pantry shelf. They've gone up an entire dime in the last week. Keep watching. Now, I don't have a baby, but I told you I was speaking on a live stream, and I've talked about it here. I picked up some diapers. These were $3.99 here. I'm telling you this because I don't know if it's been lower. I don't know if it's going to go higher. I would say so, wouldn't you? But I'm just letting you know what to compare it to. So here in East Tennessee, at least at this location, you're looking in the range of $3.99. I have bought diapers this year because of my baby goats. I had to do that when I was bottle feeding them. And I was paying $4.49, $4.50 at the Dollar General, which that price right now is still holding true as of yesterday. Like I told you, I stopped by 2. And I just looked at the prices, but I didn't pick up any diapers. Today, since I'm going to be donating some items to a food pantry, because see, the thing is, folks, you have to consider there's a lot of people that are being highly affected by this right now. So I felt convicted to pick up some diapers because there's a little baby out there that needs its little booty covered. And this spoke to me, but I also wanted you to see what I'm talking about and the price. $3.99. We're documenting that right now. Okay, I do not have this in front of me because I didn't buy it. If you are like me, I buy toilet paper a lot of times. I like to grab one just to have in the bathrooms, those little 12 packs, but they're double rolls. And I have noted since summer that the brand at Aldi was $4.49. The same type of deal, it's 2-ply, septic safe, at Dollar General is $4.50. So depending on whether I was at the Dollar General or at Aldi, I might pick up one or two because they were available pretty good at this last summer. You could find them. Then I noticed that Aldi jumped in price, and then it jumped again. And in my last video, I think I said it was $5.49 and that Dollar General was cheaper. I'm pretty sure I've said that. I've said it somewhere. But what I'm telling you is now I noted it. I wrote it down so I wouldn't forget. The toilet paper, my little chicken scratch there. The toilet paper at Aldi since last week has gone from $5.49 to $5.89. So you may have toilet paper. You may not feel pressed to get toilet paper today and experience the whole debacle that we went through a year ago and whatnot. But what I'm telling you is, if toilet paper is important in your life and you'd like to have some on the shelf, be paying attention to the prices these days, because it's not going to be what you expect the next time you go back. Okay, I'm going to close it out here. Organic bananas. I don't understand this. It's $1.27 a pound. Seems like the last time we paid for our organic bananas, tell me I'm crazy, I think it was like 69 cents or 79 cents, and the regular bananas were like 29 cents. I'm going to let you correct me on that, but I'm telling you right now, I paid $1.27 a pound today for organic bananas. I love bananas, so I'm not complaining. I'm thankful to have them, but you tell me about that. I also want to note that if you buy those kits, they have two different types of kits that Aldi sells. I didn't buy one because I was like, y'all, what? They are a pre-made kit. I believe they are by Tyson, but you can get a pork roast and you get some vegetables in it and you can add to it and put it in the crock pot. It's a sanity supper for mom, and we're all about sanity suppers. Today, if you bought one, it's not $7.99 anymore. Not even an $8.99 anymore. It's $10.99 for the kit. So depending on whether it was pork or beef, you're talking about a sudden $2 to $3 jump alone in that product. So be looking for those prices at your Aldi. Anything else I have noted? We talk about the detergent. We've talked about the muffin. Oh, the muffin mix, I'm sorry, wasn't $1.85. It was $1.89. So they've gone up from $1.75 to $1.89. My bad. Not your good, but my bad. But that pretty much covered it. Like I said, it's not the fact that prices have gone up some. It's that prices have gone up again in such a short time frame. And again, last week I noted sudden jumps from the week before to then. And now we're going from last week to now. So the prices that I'm talking about versus the prices that you just saw a couple weeks ago, we're looking at prices literally jumping within a week. So I hope you're staying busy. I hope you're paying attention. I urge you to document at times, because you're going to have to get semi-competitive or very competitive to stay ahead of the curves of all of these things that are, that inflation is clearly hitting. And it's going to hit every single one of us. And it's going to affect every single family. It's going to affect pantries. It's going to affect your holiday. I know that is not what you want to hear, but it is what you need to hear. So anything you're seeing, I want to know. I'm keeping up. I want to continue to share that with my people, share it with you, share it with friends and family, because we're all in this together. Don't ever think that we're not, because we are. All right, guys, be thinking ahead. It may be diapers and detergent for Christmas this year, but that's okay. Might be good to have a little bit of a humble Christmas. That way we can focus on what it really, truly is about, right? And I think that that's not a bad thing these days. We appreciate you watching. 6 minutes till the cornbread. We'll see you on the next video.